In this video, we are going to talk about Luna Classic, some of its recent price action, the important support and resistance areas, and where we can expect the price of Luna to go in the next few days and weeks. So we look at the weekly chart, and what you can see right here are these trend lines that I have drawn in previous videos. As you can see, in the last couple of years, Luna has been creating lower highs and never really being able to cross above this trend line. And also in the last couple of months, the chart of Luna also created this smaller trend line right here that Luna reacted to as support. Of course, in general, in the last few years, Luna has been in a very clear downtrend, with it absolutely crashing back in 2022. But despite the downtrend, every once in a while, Luna gets a very significant rally, and with such a small market cap altcoin, some of these rallies are absolutely explosive, and the potential for a rally for Luna is still pretty significant, and it does get a rally of more than 2x every once in a while. Recently, we have seen Luna get a pretty significant rally in just a few days right here. This was a rally of over 200% in just a few days, so there's definitely always potential for Luna to actually get a rally. And since this rally back in December, we've seen Luna basically just consolidating, slightly dumping, and in the last few weeks it has been getting closer and closer back to this trend line. So in my opinion, this would be the next significant support area for Luna if it does hit the trend line in the next few weeks. And once it does, there's potential for Luna to get a rally from there, potentially even all the way up to this trend line. There are some resistance areas before that, but this trend line, in my opinion, would be the most significant resistance area. If Luna does hit the trend line somewhere in the next few weeks and then gets a rally all the way up to this trend line, this would be a rally of more than 200%. At the moment, it's not looking very likely, and it would require a very big move by the entire crypto market, in my opinion. I think that if we see Bitcoin continuing its rally and heading above 100k sometime pretty soon, and we see Ethereum following it and the rest of the altcoin market, then it is actually pretty likely for Luna to get a rally as well. But of course, with Luna being such a small market cap altcoin, it's incredibly volatile and unpredictable, and its correlation with the larger assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum is not always very clear. But the structure for Luna in the last few months has not been too bad, honestly. It is creating some higher lows, as well as this week from the rally back in December, creating a slightly higher high. So it is definitely possible that Luna is starting to get a trend reversal after it has basically just been dumping for the entire year of 2025. So this is looking a lot better in terms of the price structure for Luna than it did even just a couple of months ago. In general, at the moment, of course, this is not financial advice whatsoever, but I would personally avoid being heavy into altcoins, especially the low market cap ones, because for the altcoin market to do well and for us to get an alt season, we would first need to see Bitcoin and Ethereum doing a lot better, getting at least close to their previous all-time highs, and usually it requires for them to actually break into new all-time highs, which seems pretty unlikely at the moment. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum are very far off their all-time highs. So unless I see some very specific setup that looks really good for an altcoin, at the moment I would be very cautious with altcoins, especially the low market cap ones. They are incredibly volatile and risky, and I don't think that the risk that comes with them would really be justified at the moment. Of course, there can be some exceptions, but I don't really see a reason for why Luna would be one of those exceptions right now. And even the potential rally of about 200% for Luna is not really that impressive. Of course, it would be amazing to get a return of over 200% in a short amount of time, but there are a lot of other altcoins that also have that opportunity, and Luna is a very small market cap altcoin, which makes it very risky. So with the amount of fear in the entire crypto market right now, I don't think that it would be very wise to get heavy into altcoins. Again, this is not financial advice at all, but that's just what I would personally do. I think that Luna could be a better opportunity once it does touch this trend line. Maybe if we see it reacting to it and actually starting to get a bit of a rally, perhaps if it touches the trend line and then it starts rallying above this local high from early January, this could be an early sign of the rally continuing and the structure of higher lows continuing. But at the moment, I think that it's too early, and especially if Luna actually loses this trend line and closes a weekly candle below it, then I would really avoid being heavy into Luna. But there's definitely still some potential for Luna to get a rally in the future. So that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it and you want more updates about Luna as well as other altcoins, make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.